Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as the Ottomans. So, we've made good progress. We have slowed down a little bit because we're dealing with some crossbowmen and stuff like that, but we do have more units coming in to reinforce. We have this skirmisher standing right here, being the most annoying that he could possibly be. And you're going to wait there. So I should be able to move my crossbowman here and kill that. And I should be able to retreat you back a tile and take a promotion. Arrow Storm, very good. And then I should be able to kill that there. And then you're going to take a promotion as well to get you healed up. You're going to move slightly over here so that we can double attack the swordsman. And now to slow him down, I'm going to stand on this scientific district, the campus, so that I can cut down the amount of science that he's earning and sort of push myself in a better direction relative to him. Let's unlink this guy and put him up over here. Get him linked up with the catapult. We'll deal with you soon. We have another catapult in here. Let's take a moment to shoot this guy a bunch. I really need a commercial hub in here. I also need to get the library to get my science up, so I'm going to prioritize getting 2 libraries up. I have plenty of units now. I think it would be good to get some builders. I think it would also be good to get a granary so that we can grow. So I think we're going to do a builder into a granary in here. Let's get all these guys to heal up. You're going to heal up in the city. Put you in range so the next turn you have 3 moves. We take a bit of damage, but that's okay. Let's bring the crossbowman in. Get him killed. Nice. Let's catapult the city. Bring this catapult over. Bring you forward. Shoot there. You shoot there. You're going to pillage this science district to get us through that a little bit quicker. You're going to heal up there. This guy's being annoying, but we will shoot him a little bit, get some experience on this catapult while it defends my territory. You take a moment to heal. Ideally, I would get you around there. There's a warrior there. Let's take a moment to heal on you. We'll do some damage. I don't want to get too low with those units. I need to get around and surround Madurai. Special session. For real? Like, I capture one city and the whole world is like, emergency! Emergency! So, that's really bad, really annoying, really sucks, because that means I have to deal with Coupe now. But if I win, I do get 200 Diplo favor. So in order to defend here, we're going to prioritize walls in these cities. As much as I would rather not, I would like to continue doing what I was doing previously, but that is just not an option. I need to get walls up so these cities can defend themselves. And this catapult, unfortunately, is going to have to maybe stick around, or I can build more units after the walls. But for now, I'm at war with Preslav. How nice. It's all the way over there. So can you get up over here? Wow, really? So there goes Madurai. So there is still a loyalty problem in here. I don't have a governor. I'm going to reassign Magnus. As much as I don't want to reassign Magnus, I kind of need to. I can't declare peace yet. Can I? So he's not ready for peace yet. I could get peace with Gandhi and then wait 10 turns and then re-attack him. We're going to keep this city. We will build a horseman in here. Okay, you're standing around defending. Take out Calcutta. We're getting good healing in. Right, I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to take a moment to heal with you and with you. Might be good to have a great general with this guy. Just move forward one tile at a time, nice and careful. There's Calcutta. Shoot that guy. I know you have a promotion, but it's okay. Right, our swordsman with the battering ram is now ready. There's the first courser. Question is, do we go for Delhi first? I think the answer is yes, we do. He has crossbowmen, so I need to be careful about getting hit by the city with these units because they can die very easily, these archers. The catapults, on the other hand, can be a little bit more aggressive. We should be able to swing these into an attacking position next turn. Let's get you moving, but take a promotion. There's no reason not to shoot the city for the experience. Okay, my crossbowman took a hit there. Let's unlink here, because you have more movement on your own. We'll move you forward, we'll swing you in this way. Then we're going to hit the city twice, hopefully strip down the walls to a degree. Then open up on them. We'll just keep chipping away at Calcutta. We'll bring a horseman in. So next turn I should be able to swing this in over there. We're going to park you in Madurai to keep the loyalty happy. You're going to park there. We'll move this swordsman forward. So we're making good progress. I think I might try to grab Delhi first. We'll see. Because I should be able to swing in and grab Calcutta really quickly after that. Okay, I got a builder in here. Where do I need this builder? This city for sure could use some improvements in terms of mines. This could be a really good lumber mill. So let's actually avoid chopping that and turn that into a lumber mill. Let's hammer the city now. We'll bring the battering ram in, even though it's a little bit pointless and late, but it's not a big deal. Okay, we'll get a little bit of experience on this guy. And we'll keep farming experience on these archers. Oh, shoot. Right, you're supposed to continue to guard that city. It's not a big deal. It's okay. I just kind of, out of habit, moved that unit. So for sure, we could remove this deer and then put a lumber mill there. I like that move. So we're going to get a builder. I'm going to say remove deer plus... I'm going to say lumber mill there. So I remember to get rid of the deer. And then we'll maybe look into getting something like a granary or maybe units in here. We'll have a look. I got another swordsman in here that's going to continue to help me push. Do I want to get a granary now? Or do I want to keep getting units? I think keep getting units is the right move here. I'm going to get a skirmisher or two. I feel like they have uses and I just want to experiment with them. So So the game is telling me that you can move onto this hill and attack. I will take that advice under thing. Okay, so we're going to wait. We're not going to conquer the city this turn because we don't want to take the loyalty penalty of holding the city this turn. We'll do that next turn. So that way we can have a fresh round of attacks to put onto Calcutta and maybe take that really quickly and reinforce the loyalty pressure over here. That's currently the plan. Okay, we got our walls up here. We're going to queue up a crossbowman for the defense. Try and defend my city.
I've lived through some terrible things.
There's a campus adjacency. That would be lovely to plug in right now. I'd also really like to plug in other stuff. Unfortunately, Agog isn't actually helping me with producing these units or maneuver. So yeah. I'd love to put this in, but I need the money from my scant few trade routes. Okay, so now we should be able to take Delhi. Alright. So the loyalty in here is rough, but we should be able to move Ibrahim now. In fact, we'll do that later. First, we want to attack because we're still getting the plus 10 combat strength, but if we move him, we won't get that. So we'll do a couple of attacks here. Getting that very nice combat bonus. We'll do a bunch of damage. Oh no, you can't get in range. Shoot. I was hoping to take it this turn. It's not the end of the world that I can't, but it is slightly disappointing. But we'll take Calcutta soon. And then we'll move Ibrahim to Calcutta. Sorry, Delhi. To Delhi. And the reason why this is working is because he's not in a golden age, right? And we're in normal ages. And we've got quite a few more turns to keep pushing. We could stop our conquest here. But the thing is, the more of this infrastructure we capture, the better off we are when we go to future wars. So I think we're off to a good start. We were at a disadvantage, but we managed to navigate our way out of that disadvantage, which I'm pretty happy about. So we're going to pick up a horseman in here. I'm building units in my conquered cities. This is a strategy that I'm kind of experimenting with. Usually what I would do is build infrastructure in conquered cities and then build units in my established cities. But I'm trying to do the reverse to experiment with it, to see how that works for me. I will, of course, still occasionally build units in these cities, but primarily I'm going to be building units with these forward cities for the purpose of reinforcement and conjoining and all that sort of stuff. Okay. That's unfortunate that we lost an archer there, but it's fine. We also are getting really good yields. Gold is a bit of a problem. That we don't really have a good solution for right now. Can I put... Is there any gold in this city? There is not. So gold is a little bit of a problem. We will find a solution for. So I'm going to bring... I want to get rid of this crossbowman. So I'm going to prioritize shooting them a couple times. Okay, unfortunately I have to attack with that horseman that I wanted to save that attack. But we can do damage to the city. And then bring a horseman in to finish it off. Then if I bring these units out... I should be able to kill those off. Okay, great. So we're going to keep these cities. He is getting a decent amount of grievances against us now. He's up to 260, which is causing some loyalty problems. But I don't know how many more cities he has. Let's have a check at the peace table here. He's only got 3 more cities, so this should be a fairly straightforward conquest. Looks like there's only a city over here, a city over here, and a city over here. So this should be fairly straightforward for me to finish him off now. We got the granary in Edern, which is going to help the city continue to grow. We had the builder over here. I think I'd like to put a mine here. Yeah, our food surplus is only like 1, right? It's 4.2, but we have an amenity problem. I'm going to grab the watermill so that I can continue to grow this city to get another district in here. Over here in Calcutta, we would like to get a another horseman. That would take too long. It would spill over into a courser. Why don't you get me a skirmish? Well, I should really get units that I can use to upgrade. For example, crossbowman. That'll take a very long time for you to do, though. Too long, in fact. So, in fact, what this city is going to do is get me a builder so that I can improve these tiles and improve my other cities and repair some of them and get them up to a better level. I feel really dumb about this Ibrahim thing, but I am going to appoint Victor now, and I might put him over in Edern just for now. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with how these turns are going. It might be good to pick up more artillery in the form of catapults. Okay, I can't take that suzerainty. This guy did step out into a dangerous place. Kind of pinned, standing in the way, but that's okay. Alright, I want to do a little bit of a scout, so I'm going to poke forward very gently. Okay, so there is the city that we want to conquer. I'm going to move you 2 tiles, and then take your promotion. And I want to take shrapnel and grape shot, because very interestingly, what this says is combat strength versus land units, not ranged combat strength, okay? This means that even on the defense, grape shot and shrapnel apply to keeping your catapults and stuff alive against enemy units. So this actually makes them a lot stronger. So that's why I prioritize those upgrades. We'll pick up Arrow Storm. So I think my catapults are going to occupy these 2 marshes. We're going to grab Commando as well so that we can move a lot more. Gold is still a problem that we will have to solve. But it is a solvable problem. Let's take a moment on you to heal. Okay, so there is another city that we need to take care of. I might actually move... I might be able to take this city down with just like regular range units, and I might bring my artillery and my catapults and my crossbowmen down to deal with this, and then just use an archer maybe to take out Ahmadabad. It's going to be a good way to farm experience on them, actually. So I might do that. The question is, do I chop here? And I think I do. That'll finish that a little bit quicker. And what that means is I think it's reasonable to go for another builder in here, just to continuously keep improving these tiles. Even though we're very close to feudalism, there's nothing really else that I need to do here. So anything that just improves the quality of my cities is important to do. The quality of these 2 tiles is incredible. I'm going to lock those in. For now, I'm okay with this. I might put a lumber mill over here. And I think I definitely will put a lumber mill there. In fact, let me just put some pins down so I remember not to chop. Lumber mill is... I'll just throw that there. Okay, so let's just push forward a little bit with these swordsmen so we can get towards the direction of getting us around. Let's bring this catapult to here. And then this catapult will go to here. This crossbowman, it might be better to swing these out left a little bit and bring the crossbowman into here. Then grab the battering ram and bring it up close. We could do some serious damage to the walls right now. So we will take that opportunity because we can pillage the farm for a heal as long as he doesn't pop out a crossbowman and double shot me. Archers are going to be moving up this way. It's a quadrireme, which is annoying. Excuse me? I don't know what that was there. All right, we got the market in here. So that means we're going to want another trader. We want to try to maximize the amount of gold. So there's the crossbowman I was worried about. It's not the end of the world. Let's move to the left. Let's push you in. Let's push this catapult forward. Push this catapult forward. Push this crossbowman forward. And then we're going to attack with the catapults first to try to rip down the walls and increase the amount of damage my crossbowman can do to the city. And then we are going to shoot there. Unfortunately, you can't actually escape in this position. So, annoyingly, because I moved a great general into range of this guy, he can't actually pillage anymore. But what we could do, we could pillage on this guy. I think we just hammer the city as hard as we can. We sacrifice this guy's health to kill the city a little quicker. And then we kill with the horsemen. There's a bunch of boosts. So this city is going to produce me another swordsman. We're going to keep that city. I want to use up my iron as best I can. We got a builder over here. I'm going to prioritize getting the lumber mill up. In the meantime, go ahead and get me a granary so you can grow and build more districts. You... are going to move onto here. You're going to pop up there to try and shoot that quadrireme if he makes any annoying moves. Okay. The swordsman coming in to be annoying. That's okay. Of course, you denounce me. We'll take this guy out. We have another horseman now to join the army. This is getting expensive, so we do need to be careful. You're going to shoot this guy because you do full combat damage to those guys. Then we're going to start hammering the city with these guys. There we go. We captured the city. You're going to start building me galleys. I don't have the galley tech, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Spend a turn on it. Then go for castles. We're going to need gold. Sorry, we're going to keep that city. What? That's a little confusing. I'm pressing my next turn city. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was pressing the wrong key. So we built a horseman in here, so this city has contributed to the war effort. So now it can start building itself up a little bit. And I think getting a campus up here is a pretty reasonable thing to do. Alternatively, we could get a builder and start improving some of these unimproved tiles. Or we could get granaries to start growing. And I think we always want to prioritize improving our tiles, because those are the things that are with us the longest. And there's Mumbai. Now he does have knights, which is going to make this next city a little bit harder to conquer. Okay. It's going to be a little bit harder than the previous ones, but it shouldn't be impossible. In theory, is this a hill? I don't know if our catapults can shoot over this. It's going to be a bit difficult. That's not what I intended to do. But it is what happened. We completed the horsemen in here. So similarly, this city can afford to invest into a little bit of infrastructure. And I think, again, a commercial hub is easily the thing that I need the most in my empire. Over here, I could definitely use a harbor. And if I'm going to be placing... ideally, I would place the harbor here. But I'm going to go for a harbor commercial hub triangle here to try to maximize the amount of money I get out of this city. But it also could really use a builder on some of these tiles. But I think that'll have to come from a different city. Like Calcutta will have to share its builder. We got some very interesting terrain, even though this is just a completely default game. Let's take a moment here to heal up on these guys. Let's bring the battering ram forward a bit. And we'll kind of... So, you can shoot here. Take that out. We did a bit of damage. Let's get you in here to block any attacks from that knight. In fact, if we got you in position, we could do significant damage to the walls at the cost of this horseman's health. Which I think is worth doing, because you might bait the attack. I don't mind trading a horseman for a faster capture on a city. So I think we're going to prioritize this lumber mill. And the question is, do we want to get an aqueduct in this city? There's a decent farm triangle in here. I could put a district here. So I think I do like the idea of getting an aqueduct right here. But I think I'm going to go monument first, and then I'm going to chop this marsh and then place the aqueduct. And the main reason is just to get a lot more population, because there's quite a good bit of production around the city. So the more housing I can get, the better. I'm going to harvest the deer. And that'll get me to these other two things quicker, and then I can place the lumber mill next turn. Just take a moment here to heal on these guys. The city should fall pretty quickly now. Because we are going to be hammering the walls. Can you take over this combat position? You can. Okay. So now we need to start thinking about what our next moves are. I'm going to send one cavalry down to explore this way. Just make sure I send them over there. And we're going to pick up... Ideally, I'd like to make sure I have the harbor researched. But now I can get coursers, which is a nice upgrade for my units. I do need to pick up more gold, and the Grand Bazaar is really, really nice for the Ottomans. So I might go ahead and pick up military engineering, just so I can reveal Niter and start improving it, and then go for the Grand Bazaar for more money. In terms of this city, there's not really much of a way for me to improve my financial income here. I could do commercial hub investments. I'm about to get a thing. I think I'm actually going to work this. That's worth 4 gold. That's a significant amount of gold. And I might do the same thing over here. Even if it hurts my growth, I will be getting a watermill. And then in theory, I'll have some more tiles with more food on them soon. But not being negative gold is really valuable to me right now. The question is, do I want to build another district in here? And amenities are going to become a bigger and bigger problem for me as the game goes on. So I feel like getting an entertainment complex, like, sooner rather than later, would be good. I could alternatively go for something like a campus, but the entertainment complex would really help out my empire. So I think I don't want to put it there because this is a really good industrial zone. So I'm going to put it there. I also really want a builder in here. So we'll kind of queue these up in that order. I know I have a bunch of buildings I want to build in here, but I'm prioritizing builders and districts over these in certain cities. I don't know, I just feel like I need those amenities like sooner. Maybe there's a bit of a time pressure there. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But I feel like that's what I want and that's what I need for my empire. Okay. So let's get you to heal up. We're going to harvest this and hopefully boost the population in here. And then we're going to place the aqueduct because we just want one in here. Because we plan to chop all these forests and stuff like that. And then there's a decent industrial zone. I could alternatively, yeah, I think I'd like to pick up the industrial zone in here. It's not the most amazing industrial zone. It's an okay one. It has a +1, +2. Yeah, it's like an okay. It's like a +3 industrial zone once I have everything figured out. And that's a pretty decent amount of production. Alternatively, I do still really lack in the amenities department. So I could go for another entertainment district to try to bring that up a bit. I also really lack gold, so a commercial hub would be super welcome here too. Which I might harvest this stone for after the aqueduct. Put a commercial hub there. That might be better. Because gold is really what's hurting me empire-wide. So yeah, unfortunately I can't really trade internationally anymore. So I'm going to put a trader over in Sivas because this city is lacking growth and it has room for housing. We're taking some damage from Mumbai. But we should be able to get rid of the city's ability to attack now with this turn. As long as he doesn't like pop out a crossbowman, this catapult should be pretty safe. I need another unit in here. I need exploration down here, so I'm going to take that wounded guy. I'm going to bring you in to hopefully join this. You can attack because you have a heal next turn. So that's fine. All these archers, I'm going to start just slowly moving them towards another end of my empire to perform in a war against Kupe. Okay, you have one build charge here. You could go harvest this. You could go harvest this. You could go put a mine on this tile, and I would rather work this over this. I think food is important. Yeah, so I'm going to prioritize food. But I do still want to work that gold tile. We'll edit that city later. But we're going to trade with... I could trade with some of these other cities, but I'm going to trade with Edirne. Go here. Put the lumber mill there. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this game. It's nice. I think things are going really interesting. I think we've had a really interesting start. I think the sequence of events that we found ourselves in has been fun to play and fun to watch. At least I hope for you guys it's been fun to watch. I know I got a little bit ranty in that last episode because I encountered a couple of issues, but I feel like you got to talk about those things when they come up. Double points towards great people. Again, I'd like to choose great generals because I'm getting a lot of points towards that. I'm going to invest 2 into that. And I'd like to be able to get rid of maybe Buddhism. Or Hinduism would have been good. So great scientists were selected, which I'm not too upset about because I actually do have a decent amount of great scientist generation. There's feudalism. So I for sure need to plug in the extra builder charge policy. I need to keep caravansaries in because it's pretty much the only thing keeping me afloat in terms of gold. I'm going to slap in feudal contract because it's a little bit more, although extra yields. I think I'm going to slap in feudal contract because it's a little bit more advanced. We need to make a decision about what our government is going to be. Naturally, we've kind of led towards exploration here and Merchant Republic. But I feel like monarchy or theocracy would suit our needs for war a little bit better. I think ultimately theocracy, if I go with a, what do you call it? I definitely want to get mercenaries, but I think ultimately theocracy with the faith purchasing government building would be really, really good. That means like I have faith generation and I can cheaply purchase things. Now we really need to avoid this dark age. So how do I do that? What is the best way? Any sort of district with a multiple of 3 adjacency that I can build in a short period of time. If I could get a +4 commercial hub, did I already get a +4 commercial hub? That's the real question. So we put a mine there. We're going to prioritize these 2 tiles over this one. We could get an aqueduct in this city as well. That would keep us growing. It's not beside a geothermal fissure, however. Alternatively, we could start working on more units. We could do a campus intervention or campus project. I need a way to get some era score. Exploration is a way to get some. Currently, I guess we should really take out this city before I stop thinking about like things that need to happen in the near to far-flung future. I'm going to get you to cross the river. I'm going to get you to come in here, get you to come in here, and then we're going to do a round of attacking of this city. Anyone close to a level? You're reasonably close. So there's the era score that we needed from killing Gandhi. So this is a pretty good start. I gotta say, like, I'm feeling really, really good about this game. How many episodes in are we? What is this, like number 3 or something? We're our 3rd episode in. We've already killed 1 civ. We have a reasonably large army. We have a reasonably good and well-developed empire in terms of these 4 cities that are our core cities. And then we have a well-developed conquered section. There is a bit of a problem in that the terrain for attacking our neighbors, but thankfully, we were in a position where we could take out one of our stronger neighbors who has a really high science gain. So now we inherit that science gain, and you can see now we're ahead of these other civs or on par. And if you're on par on deity, you're ahead. Because 99% of the time you're going to be playing from behind. So if I'm on par, then I'm ahead, right? That's just, it's a fairly kind of a tautological, logical conclusion. Now culturally, we're super behind, but that's fine. Culture doesn't matter. Science is more important because you unlock your units through science. So we need to think about which one of the next civs that we kill. I think it's going to be Nubia, because then I've taken care of all the civs who occupy my own personal landmass, and then we can start working on navy. Working on a navy is going to require me to research celestial navigation, because not all my cities actually have access to the water. So we'll go ahead and prioritize that. And then we'll continue this in the next episode, though. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. Remember to check me out on twitch.tv/Potatomcwhiskey if you want to see me playing the game live. And yeah, other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.